Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Powercut and webinars. Glad to have you. If this is your first session with us, welcome. And if you're returning, glad to see you again. So my name is Ashley Nizama, and I'm going to be one of the hosts. I'll help with questions and like tooling, all of that in the background. And then we have our speaker, Abhijit, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi everyone, this is Abhijit. I work as a product manager in Copilot Studio, and today I'll be taking this session on WhatsApp and Copilot Studio. So let's start. Hi and welcome everyone. We are here to talk about WhatsApp and Copilot Studio, and how AI agents can work on WhatsApp and what Copilot Studio offers for that to happen. Let's start with the basics first, like what are agents and how they can help your businesses. So AI agents exist on a spectrum. Different organizations are at different stages of their AI transformation. Some of them are advanced and building the next generation of agents, which are autonomous. Some are working on retrieval, trying to get information and completing some repetitive tasks. Uh, Mostly retrieval agents are agents which are designed with specific instructions on how to behave. They follow predefined set of rules on what to do as an agent. uh, next type of agent is task-based agents. These are connected to specific workflows or processes. They operate based on knowledge, skills, and rules-based automations. Their primary purpose is to automate the repetitive tasks. Next set of agents is autonomous agents. Autonomous agents essentially operate independently. They are dynamic. They plan dynamically. They learn from the processes. They adapt to changing conditions and they make decisions without human interventions. In 2025, agents are mostly associated with the autonomous category of the agent, and same agent can have all these three criteria as well. So that's kind of the basics of different types of agents and how they can be used across the spectrum. Uh, and that brings us to Copilot Studio. So Copilot Studio is a no-code platform for creating, managing, and securing custom AI agents. With Copilot Studio, you can build agents quickly using natural language and then customize further with code or even more advanced tools if needed. You can connect your agents to your backend systems, data, and apps, choose your own models, add tools to make your agent more capable, and deploy it to multiple channels. And one of those channels will be WhatsApp. You can easily secure and govern your agents, improve the agents over time with built-in analytics and insights inside Copilot Studio. That's a briefer about what Copilot Studio essentially is. Now with Copilot Studio, you can deploy your AI agent directly to a WhatsApp registered phone number in just 4 clicks. This makes the process pretty fast and straightforward. You can dynamic messages inside WhatsApp turns WhatsApp chats into interactive touch points. Customers get instant QR code which they can scan and start the conversation. Also, all of this WhatsApp channel in Copilot Studio has security built in. We have phone number authentication, we have OAuth, we have multi-factor authentications, as well as enterprise grade governance capabilities to ensure that your agents are compliant on WhatsApp and they protect sensitive interactions and informations. Next, the key question to answer is why WhatsApp? Why do we need to have a WhatsApp channel on an AI agent? So messaging channels are no longer optional as of today. They are a strategic must-have. Today, customers expect to engage with brands on platform they already use daily. If you're not present there, businesses risk losing touch with that end customers and falling behind the competitors who already are. And that's where WhatsApp actually comes in. WhatsApp has more than 2 billion active users worldwide. It's the heartbeat of all digital communications, especially in the digital first markets. It's where customers chat, share, and make decisions. Through Copilot Studio, organizations can securely expand their reach and engage a broader audience right within WhatsApp's familiar interface. Every conversation is protected, every interaction is traceable, and every response that comes is instant. Imagine your customers asking questions at any hour of the day about balances, orders, services. and they get an accurate AI powered response immediately. That just transforms your customer experience, shortens wait times, and frees human agents to focus on higher value conversation. So deploying agent on WhatsApp essentially means engaging customers naturally in real time on a channel they already trust. In short, the future of customer engagement is conversational and it's happening on WhatsApp. Copilot Studio gives you the power to make that future feel real today. And we'll walk you through how and what we can achieve through WhatsApp channel. As a part of this demo, we are going to take a look at an example of an AI agent which we have built using Copilot Studio and deployed on WhatsApp in action. For this demo, we have set up a banking agent that handles account balances, transaction inquiries, can block your cards, and do more. It also offers customers 24/7 self-service support through WhatsApp, making it super easy to resolve common requests and queries. And that reduces call center volumes and costs while improving the customer experiences. It's like win-win for both the customers and the business. So we'll move on to see this AI agent on WhatsApp in action. So I'll play this video along. So imagine there's a Copilot Studio bank. A customer can come on WhatsApp and just send a hello message. As you send that hello message, the agent recognizes you and gives you multiple options. You can select, okay, I want to check my account balance. It'll just go into the system, fetch your account balance, and show that in the chat message. You can again restart the conversation by typing in hello, and again a familiar menu options of what all features, what all things that you can do with this agent on WhatsApp appears. One of that is recent transactions. You can click on recent transactions and it'll give you, you'll say your last three recent transactions, and also ask a follow-up question like, do you want to dispute a transaction? At this point, if you see, the customer can in very natural language just say dispute 499. It doesn't, the customer doesn't need to say the complete full sentence that I want to dispute the 499 transaction on Amazon of 9 September, but just by saying dispute 499, the AI agent in Copilot Studio is smart enough to understand that and just says that I've started the process to dispute it. It gives a reference number of the case as well, and also says that the support team will get back within some 3 to 5 business days. It also adds a new follow-up question. Since you disputed a transaction, do you want to block your card? Assuming that the disputed transaction happened via your card, and it gives you a one-click response saying yes, I want to block. And once you do that, it just registers that in the system and says your card has been blocked, and a replacement will be sent to you within 5 days. Sorry, let me forward. Yes, and so as a set of next question, we also have an option of pin change, right? A lot of times we have to change our ATM pins, change our card pins. And at this point, the user selects, I want to change my pin. Now, what you see here as an experience is something called multi-factor authentication. Pin change is a complex piece, it's an irreversible change. So as a user, as a maker, you can configure a flow where you send a one-time password to an email ID, to a phone number, however, wherever you want for the customer. And customer can get that one-time password, enter that one-time password here. And once they enter that one-time password, they'll get a confirmation that the one-time password is correct. And then they can set a new PIN. They'll enter a new PIN. You can send that new PIN back to your database, update that new ATM PIN, and just give a confirmation to the end customer that the PIN has been updated. A key thing to note in this experience is all of this is happening where the Copilot Studio bank understands who the customer is. It understands that it is Abhijit behind the scenes because I am using my phone number to access the agent on WhatsApp. And based on that, it is able to always understand who the agent is talking to. And that's why it sent an email ID, OTP to my email ID and not someone else. So that's an important thing to understand. Authentication happens behind the scenes implicitly. Now there can be other open-ended product questions from the customers, like you want some other helps which are subjective and not streamlined. So for example, you want to know what is the interest rate on home loans. You can just simply ask this agent, like, what is the interest rate on home loans? We have added some knowledge sources in this AI agent in Copilot Studio. From that knowledge sources, it will extract the interest rate and then format the response, summarize it, and put it out here in the chat. Uh, so this is the beauty of WhatsApp and Copilot Studio. It does both parts of it. It solves for specific authenticated workflows as well as generic open-ended product questions, which are not which does not need authentication right in the same chat. So the customer can ask, what are the documents required for home loans? And the AI agent will go back from its knowledge sources, extract what all informations it has to what all things are required, and then showcase that information, that these are documents that you need. So this is how, for this process. Earlier, a customer would need to call contact center, go visit internet banking, do all of that processes. But now all of that information exchange as well as authenticated actions can happen right over WhatsApp because of Copilot Studio and WhatsApp's integration. So this is how magical it is. And I would suggest you can to try it out yourself. You can scan this QR code today, right now, while you're in the meeting, and try sending a hello message to this agent. When you send a hello message, you will see a reply which says, "Sorry, you are not registered with us," and that is intentional. And that highlights one of the most powerful capabilities behind this demo. Behind the scenes, makers can use the phone number linked to a customer's WhatsApp account as a secure built in authentication mechanism. When a known customer sends a message, the bank immediately recognizes who they are and can tailor the experience accordingly. And for new or unregistered users like this scenario, makers can design a complete sign up journey directly inside WhatsApp using Copilot Studio and guide users step by step to onboard, verify details, or register their account without ever leaving the chat. All of this is orchestrated seamlessly through Copilot Studio, giving makers full control over authentication, onboarding, and personalization within WhatsApp. Uh, we'll
I
just
just want to, sorry, Abhijit, I just want to jump in and pause and be like, I just want to make sure that if you can go back to the other screen, I hope you guys tried it out yourselves. This is pretty cool. I tried it out myself, and exactly what you said happened. Uh, so I don't know, just really cool to see that live. Anyway, continue.
okay. Okay. While you try that QR code, we'll just do a brief recap before we dive into our next section to what all we demoed right now. First and foremost, accessing the agent is simple and secure. I mean, customers can just scan a QR code. There is no need to sign in, no need for anyone to save the phone number of the business on their phone. This is ideal for providing low friction, secure support, especially for mobile first users. The agent remembers the context of each conversations and can offer logical next steps. For example, in our demo, if a customer disputes a transaction, the agent can guide them through the process and suggest related actions like blocking a card. And we have made interactions intuitive as well with quick reply buttons and menus. This is powered by adaptive cards in Copilot Studio. Customers don't need to type out full responses, full sentences. They can just tap a button and continue the conversation. This makes the experience streamlined and reduces frictions. Now we'll move on to the next half of the equation, which is the maker experience of this in Copilot Studio. The second half of the equation as to how was this agent that we spoke about built in Copilot Studio? How was it deployed? So that the maker experience is also highlighted as a part of the demo, since lot of us are from that part of the world. So uh, just to recap, the agent that we demoed It was able to provide a conversational multi-turn experience for the user by leveraging the enterprise data applications and tools that it was connected to. And that is super easy to do with Copilot Studio's low code interface. We interacted with a few different buttons which are powered by adaptive cards, and the whole experience was secured by user authentication. And here we have a few different options to choose from: phone number auth, OAuth, multi-factor authentication, or a combination of any of these. Now let's take a look at how all of this was achieved from Copilot Studio. So this is a demo video of how to deploy your agents on WhatsApp. Let me just try and play it. Yeah. So as a maker, you will see a WhatsApp icon on the channels page in Copilot Studio. And once you click on that tile, a left pane will open up. Here you will have a learn more documentation as to understand more about the feature. And there are certain prerequisites that as a company, as a maker, you need to fulfill in order to deploy WhatsApp, an AI agent on WhatsApp. And once you fulfill all of those prerequisites, you can just click on continue. And once you click on continue, the system automatically fetches your Azure subscriptions and your ACS resource. You can select wherever your phone number and WhatsApp for business account is. And once you selected that and clicked on continue, the system goes in the backend and gets the list of phone numbers that you have associated with your WhatsApp for business account inside that ACS resource in the Azure subscription. And you can select any one of those phone numbers and just click on deploy. And that's it. With just 3-4 clicks, you are able to deploy your MCS AI agent to a WhatsApp registered phone number. It'll take a few seconds for it to connect, and in the backend, it is setting up all the processes and all the elements for the conversations to happen. And once it is done, you will get a QR code. And this is the QR code that we flashed a few slides before for you to try it out. And as a maker, you also get that QR code inside Copilot Studio once you have deployed your AI agent to this phone number. You can scan this from your phone, try talking to the agent, test it. And there's also a download option on the left, on the right hand side. And you can download a PNG file is down. You can click on download. A PNG file is downloaded. And then you can put it across your websites, across your marketing materials, and just ask your customers to start chatting with your agent by scanning the QR code. So makes all that process very simple and pretty straightforward. So this is how easy it is to actually deploy your AI agent on WhatsApp. Uh, Now we'll give a quick primer on how this Copilot Studio bank agent that we demoed right now was created in Copilot Studio. So there's a topic in the topics section in Copilot Studio. There's a greeting section. You can in the greeting section, whenever someone says hello, it is this topic which is triggered, and this is where an adaptive card was put in, where you were getting the options of all these four, like check account balance, recent transactions, pin reset or change. So when you selected recent transactions, we simply, as a demo, we displayed a message that your savings account has this balance, but at this point, you can call your own database system with the user's phone number, which is available in the system variables, and get the actual balance and display that out. Uh, and Same happens with recent transactions. So when you selected recent transactions, it showed the recent transactions and also had a follow-up question of, is there anything else I can help you with? Now, at this point, the dispute is a different topic altogether, like how to handle disputes on a transaction. And it is triggered when someone says dispute. So at this point, when I said dispute 499 in the demo, it invoked the dispute topic transaction, and it just went through and created all the flows, if you see, because the dispute is not modeled here. So that's the power of generative orchestration in Copilot Studio. Now, we also had a pin reset, pin change experience where we had to send a one-time password as a multi-factor authentication. So if you see, this is a sample database for a maker. This can be your own website inside your own database. And this system.activity.from.id contains the user's phone number, which you can use to actually orchestrate experiences across. And that request is made as an HTTP request. Once that is made, it gets the email ID, sends the OTP on that email ID, and as a maker, you can and check if the OTP is same as the user's OTP is same as what was sent, and then you can proceed forward with the experience. If the OTP is wrong, you can say wrong OTP provided. Please restart. And now the last node was other help, where we said, okay, go ahead, please ask your questions. And whatever we asked regarding home loans and interest rate, those came from this knowledge source that was attached to the Copilot Studio agent. This home loans FAQ document. It contains some details about home loans, and whatever answers we got, it came from this knowledge source. Now, there's another important aspect that we all see when you all scan the QR code and saw, sorry, you're not registered with us. That is because of this phone number authentication topic. This is not a system topic. We in our documentations we have explained how to create this topic. You can create it, and if you see, it is again calling an HTTP endpoint at which might be hosted at your end with the user's phone number, and just checks that whenever a message is received, it always checks if the user's phone number exists in your database and if the user is allowed to chat. If the user is not allowed to chat, we say, sorry, you're not registered with us. We end all topics, we end the conversation. But you can start designing sign up experiences here as well at this flow, so that for the new user as well, the experience happens in Copilot Studio, and they don't need to happens on WhatsApp, and they don't need to step out of that communication channel. And you can power all of that through Copilot Studio. So this is how easy it was to build that agentic experience on WhatsApp using Copilot Studio's no code platform to build to build AI agents. So moving on, just as a recap, there were these three kinds of adaptive cards or rich text experiences that we are powering through. One is called interactive actions, where users can just select from one, two, or two up to three different options. Another is choice set, where you can present a menu options to the end users with say 10 different menu categories. And the third is just opening URLs. Sometimes you want to share URLs with your customers, and you can embed those URLs behind a click button, and users can just click on that button and open the URL. Now, the first two, interactive actions and choice, they work with ask with adaptive card nodes, as in the agent waits for the user to respond before taking the next actions. That's what is expected. Whereas the last one, the third one, open URL, is the one where the agent doesn't wait for the user to respond. It's an FYI information for the customer, and it is a send a message node in terms of configurations. Now, this is an important question that came through in the chats as well. Like, what are the authentications that we are providing, and how to go about it? So, if you want to restrict access to your agent, these are the different authentications that are available today. First is phone number authentication. The core identity of WhatsApp users is a phone number. So, this opens up a new level of authentication, which is very unique to this channel. When a customer sends a message on WhatsApp, Copilot Studio can trigger a backend API call that checks whether their phone number exists in the banks or your database. If the number is found, the agent continues with the conversation as a registered user. If not, it can respond as you saw, you're not registered with us, and guide the user through a sign up process, which is all, and this is all managed entirely automatically inside Copilot Studio. Next is OAuth, essentially. So, authentication using OAuth, you can provide sign in with Google, sign in with Facebook, sign in with Microsoft, sign in with your own company's OAuth identity if you want users to sign in through that. And next is multi-factor authentication. This is the authentication that we showed while changing the PIN, where a one-time password was sent on my email ID when I was trying to change the PIN. So that's multi-factor authentication. And the beauty of all of it is you can mix and match these authentication combinations where you if you want however you want to balance the convenience and security based on your business needs. So you can have all these three authentication, or choose even no authentication as well, or you can choose any of these two. So it's all based, you we give all these possibilities to you based on your business needs. You can balance the convenience that you want to provide to your customers. uh, as a closing slide, I mean, these are the broader use cases while today's demo showcased banking. But the same Copilot Studio and WhatsApp integration can work across different industries. Imagine retail agents can track orders and handle returns. Banks can manage loan applications and fraud support. Schools can manage automated FAQs. Travel brands can assist with flights and rebookings and reschedules. Healthcare providers can schedule appointments and answer patient queries as well. So, no matter the industry, the story is the same. Copilot Studio helps you meet your customers where they are with secure, conversational, and intelligent experiences.